This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Hey everybody, welcome to If You Were in Charge with me, Sanam Naraghi Anderlini. We're doing things slightly differently today. I'm calling in from Asia, where I've been for the last week at a conference with my partners from the Middle East and Asia. We had our Palestinian partners sharing their experiences of living through the Gaza situation and the violence in the West Bank, actually, comparing notes with our partners from Myanmar and also our partners from Pakistan about what it's like to deal with violent extremism. We figured that with the US elections on today, it wouldn't make sense to do an episode this week. But please watch this space. Sole and I will be back. We've got some really amazing conversations coming up, including 2 back-to-back episodes on the Middle East and a special on the elections and the future of progressive politics, and a lot more. In the meantime, I've really been enjoying making this show so far. I'm struck by how often when I ask people about what they do, they really don't think about it in terms of their individual role. They think about it much more in terms of collective action and movement building. Another thing that I find extraordinary is that people are leading by example. They're doing the work themselves, and they are kind of powered by their convictions. The idea of, your courage comes from your convictions is really coming through in the conversations. For example, when I was talking to Kelly about her work on police violence. And then also it's very, very clear that when people care about things, it really is like a superpower for them in terms of carrying on with the work that they're doing and sort of moving mountains. Anyway, these are just some of the thoughts that I've had so far. I hope that you join me again next week and in the coming weeks. And certainly, if you need some inspiration, please check out the first 4 episodes of If You Were in Charge. Our guests are dealing with some really tough issues and offering some really great solutions. And with that comes a lot of hope. So thank you again, and see you next week. Bye.